What I'm about to do.
The only problem with WWE right now is it sucks! Okay, now that's done with. The status of the WWE is in dire straits. We all know this. Jeff Hardy will probably not win the title. Since they just announced on Raw, it's going to be a tag team right after Survivor Series of Orton and JBL versus Hardy and Y2J. So you look at that, would they give Hardy the title just because of that tag match? Maybe, maybe not. As a whole, you look through the roster. ECW has 3 story characters that you can write about. SmackDown has 5 that you can write about. Raw has 6 to 8 you can write about, depending on if you're going to count the IC contenders. I can see this at the next big pay-per-view after the Royal Rumble. Randy Orton versus Jeff Hardy for double titles. Remember, there's only been 2 people that have held the WWE title and the Intercontinental title. Can you name them? One of them would be Hulk Hogan. Actually check that. That'd be the Ultimate Warrior when you won. But the WWE has a rule. You cannot hold both titles at the same time. So there will be no undisputed champions ever. There will be no one like Kurt Angle that has all 3 belts in TNA at one time. He had the X Division, World Heavyweight, and the Tag Team titles at the same time. You look at that and you counter that with that. The main culprits of this is Vince McMahon and Shane McMahon. They're just looking at each other and thinking how much money we are making because of all these idiots out there. You look 20 years ago at who were the champions back then. It's quite interesting. 20 years ago, you had Randy Savage as heavyweight champion, and you had the Ultimate Warrior as Intercontinental champion. Even 10 years ago, you had Shawn Michaels and Triple H with their respective belts. Today, we have Randy Orton and Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy actually deserves the IC title, in my opinion. World title more than Orton ever has. Jeff has paid his dues due to what he's done for the industry. So, you look back and forth down the Raw roster and who actually deserves the title shot. Let's say if Jeff Hardy does win the title. There's only 2 that actually deserve it. That'd be Shawn Michaels and Triple H. They would actually deserve title shots at WrestleMania. No Way Out. Building up for WrestleMania. But will they do that? Possibly. That could be in the contract on how Triple H lost at Armageddon. That if Hardy wins, he's the first person up to get the belt. Royal Rumble-wise, I see Triple H, Undertaker, and Shawn Michaels being the last 3 people in the ring. You see, Vince and Shane are going to give you crap. The only thing we can hope for, I hope I'm not dragging on with this, there's only one McMahon that can actually pull off the rebirth of the WWE as it is now. And that's Stephanie McMahon. Don't ask me why, but I think she probably knows how to do it. A storyline could be that she wins the CEO-ship against Vince in a future date of time. Who knows? And that's all I'm going to say about that right now.